Hey everybody, this is Matt Fisher with F7LTD.com digital agency. I just kind of wanted to do a quick little tutorial here as far as a little demo really of just a one-page quick type landing page, lead generation page, customer service page. So basically it starts off, this is just kind of give you an idea. So we can get your websites up and running, a one-page website up and running within 48 hours. That also includes a AI chatbot as a customer service agent that sits and rests on your website. Should you want that, that is an additional cost, but it's actually worth your time and money. So we'll come down here. You can book a free demo right here. Just a 10-minute call. I'll get on. I'll kind of show you some things. I'll look up your exact information, your website, your restaurant, your Facebook page, your landing page, any and all social you have, and just kind of do a quick audit with that using AI to get a sense of what kind of traffic you're working with and where we can go. So we have some measurables. Again, just come down here to book a free demo here. You can click on the book a free demo button here. So this is just an example of a one-page site, starting with the essentially the home page. Starts here, goes down to your about, comes here. This is an area for you to incorporate the menu. So there's a couple things that we can do when it comes to the menu. Clearly, we can add a downloadable PDF of your menu. That way, if somebody wants to print it off, check it out, they can. We can design an integrated menu into the website. That is an additional cost just because there's a lot of time involved in something like that. And then the other thing is that if you use a Toast or a Square or something like that, a similar POS system, a Clover, we can tie in your online ordering to your website. And then what people can do is when they click on that menu or order online or whatever call to action that we want to incorporate there, it would literally take them to your online ordering page. They can click through the menu on that online ordering, put a menu together, go through the cart process, and it just sends normally like it would to your POS system or however you have that set up. Then we come down here and just a little bit of a just kind of give it a little bit of personality. This we can use for if you have a separate menu, seasonal menus, dessert menus, drink menus, anything like that we can use here. Then we go into your live events. I don't know if you do live events. If you don't, that's just a section that you won't need. But if you do, then what we can do is create a calendar that links to a Gmail. So anytime that you change, add, or remove an event from your Gmail calendar, it will upload automatically to your website. Then down here, we would just link your social media pages, your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever it is that you want, your Google reviews on here. And then this is a, a basic footer. So I can have a site like this done within 48 hours, as long as I have all the menus, the links, the access to the social media sites, or the usernames and passwords to all of them, and we can walk through you logging those in. So we'll do all that. We do offer a full graphic design studio as well. I am a graphic designer by schooling. I do have a degree in graphic design, but anyways, so that's something else that we can do for menus, things like that. If you have a catering, or if you do any catering, anything like that, you can have that here. So then what would happen is this little icon down here would rest on the page, just similar to what it's doing on this page here. It would be down here in the footer, but as you scroll up and down, you can see that icon doesn't move. So we're going to come back to that icon. That's your little AI customer service assistant waiting. We'll come down here. We'll do a section for reviews. We'll put in your Facebook reviews, your Google reviews, Yelp reviews, whatever you've got. And then basically what you're looking at is a one flat rate, one price, 2 days. You can't get much easier than that. $800 gets you a custom one-page website. It's going to be mobile optimized. It's going to connect with your current POS system as long as your current POS system allows APIs and integrations. But we can figure that out. It'll have an integrated map, hours, contact information, buttons to click to get any of that information. Your menu upload, connect your online ordering. So if you want both of these, the menu and the online ordering to be separate, we can do that. Again, that's as long as it's something that your current POS system is capable of doing. You will be Google ready for search. So this site will be SEO optimized. We will do a list of keywords, and we'll go through, and one of the things you'll get a questionnaire from us, and it'll be keywords that are specific to you, so that if people know them or know of your place, their keywords there, and then we'll provide keywords that are outside of that local kind of ecosystem that you've built through your customer base. You can book a demo call here. Website build disclaimer. You can click on this and read this here. Now we're going to kind of get into some of the fun new stuff, which is your 24-hour, 7-day-a-week AI restaurant assistant. This is going to be an AI assistant that is trained on your information, your data, your menu, your hours of operation, your management structure, your catering, your schedule, your catering menu. These are all things that we can incorporate into this AI. And this is a very basic customer service AI. It's $299 for the build and the deployment. And then there will be a $99 a month subscription. And what this does is this answers questions for people who come onto your website. So not calling into the restaurant in the middle of a rush asking if something is gluten-free or if they can substitute something, or they have a list of 10 different modifiers. They can ask if these are all things that can be done before they place their order. It's especially helpful when you're very busy. Now, there are ways that we can connect this to your POS system so that it can actually book reservations. That's just a matter of connecting it to a calendar where you keep those reservations, whether you use a Google Calendar, a Calendly, OpenTable. So we can work on those things. There's a lot of options we have for this. This is just kind of what I'm doing is a basic introductory. Guys, this is $1,000 out the door. You've got an AI chat assistant. You've got a smart website. You're up to date. You're SEO ready. And it's just going to give you a kind of a nice facelift on your digital presence. Connecting your social media with it as well is going to help with natural SEO. The more you post on your social media, the more those things update on your website, the more it becomes searchable. So these are all things, and these are things that we could talk about if you have questions on how to really get the most out of your digital presence in the restaurant business. I spent 20 years in the restaurant industry. Then I spent about 3 years selling food. And I decided that it was time for me to get out of doing that and to try to get out and start help some of these small businesses kind of elevate their digital footprint and compete with some of these big guys that are out there playing. I mean, right now these corporate restaurants, they have unlimited amounts of money when it comes to social budgets, digital advertising, things like that. A locally owned restaurant, maybe even a small restaurant group, 3 to 6 restaurants, typically don't have the same kind of ad spend budget for their restaurants. So we can come up with a plan. We can work a couple things out. These are all things that we do besides this. This is just a service that I'm providing in this particular video, in this particular situation. So basically, why it matters to have a customer service agent on your website is if somebody can't find the information on your website, they're just going to go somewhere else. Like, if they can't find if something's gluten free, if they can't find if you have handy outdoor seating, if you don't, any of these things that are questions, random questions that customers have that dictate whether or not they come to your restaurant, can all be answered by the customer service agent. So here's the kind of the three things that if you already have a website that you love, that you like a lot, I'll do the it'll be the $299 for the build of the AI agent to train it, to get all that information put together and train it. And then it'll be $199 a month. If you do just the website, it's $800 flat. No additional hidden charges. The only thing you will have to pay for is a monthly hosting fee. And, you know, these things are pretty normal. It's going to run you anywhere from $30 to $50 a month, depending on what additional services you want to add into your hosting. So I would say you're probably safe to assume a basic site, you're looking around probably like $36 to $38.24 a month in hosting. So you got the one-time $800, the less than $40 a month, and you don't have to do anything. That includes quarterly upgrades from the menu. So if you are somebody who changes your menu seasonally, that includes for those for the first year. If you do both, it's $1,000 flat. You still have to pay the hosting, and you still have to pay the $99 a month for the AI agent. But you're going to save $100 off the total, and that includes any maintenance on the quarterly maintenance for the website, as well as for the agent, and then any kind of customer support or technical service that I can provide beyond that as well. This is probably our most popular package, just because for $1,000 you get everything all at once. So let's make this. Let's show you what it can do. So you'll come down here. You'll open up the chat agent. And right now, this is set up for me. What this would say is your name of your restaurant, or if you wanted to name your agent, you could do that. Your restaurant logo here. Excuse me. I'm here to guide you, but you'll need to place the order through and then this is where you would put your link to your online ordering. If you have any questions or need recommendations, feel free to ask. So this is a basic, simple agent that I built with, and I preset the questions and answers. And to be honest with you, just to kind of give you an idea of just an idea of the things that it can do. So let's just start with the simple one. What are your hours? Now, this will be on your website. The hours will be on your website, but people seem to always overlook that. So let's go there and say, what are your hours? We're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 10, and Sunday, 12 to 8. Let me know if there's anything else you need. Okay, so if that's it, that's all they need. No big deal. Where are you located? So this is where we would put in your information. We're located at your address, and then we would put near like a landmark, near the Civic Center, near the mall, near the car dealership, near the church, whatever. So any kind of, if there is a landmark. Then you can tap here for directions. Then we'll have a link to your Google Maps so it'll open up right there in their phone and they can drive straight there to pick up their food from you. Let's see. Can I see your menu? Well, they're on the website. So they can download the menu in a PDF form. If it's connected to your POS system, they can go online and look at it. Or this way, we can here's the menu. And then what we'll do is we'll connect that link there where it says menu URL to your PDF file menu, and then it'll just pop up right on their phone as a downloadable PDF. They can move it around on their phone, scroll, look at food, and see what you've got. If you don't like that, we can just link it directly to your online ordering system, and that way they can look at the items and just purchase them. That's probably for those of you who can't connect, that's the best way to do it. I just feel like downloadable PDFs, they're great for being able to kind of zoom in, and they tend to give a little bit more detail. But the problem is that we don't want somebody to have to go through an extra step if they're coming out to try to order food from your restaurant. We just want them to get the first menu should be connected to your POS system. They can see it and go, oh shit, they have this. I love this dish. I want to try this, whatever, and then click it, add it to the cart, and be good to go. You can put your specials in. You can put your specials in Monday through 7 days a week if you want. So let's say, what is your daily special? Today's special, boom. Would you like me to hold one for pickup? Yes. Great. Please head over to our online ordering link to place your order for pickup. If you need any further assistance, boom. And it's done. Similar with reservations. Do you take reservations? And then we will put the link, the reservation link. So if you have a reservation link through your POS system, or if you use OpenTable, it will automatically connect there. Then they can go and set up their reservation. So guys, this is kind of this is just my attempt to try to help restaurants, okay? Because like I've been doing this for 20 plus years. If somebody would have something super simple and easy like this when I first started, it would have been super helpful. There is a way that we can connect a phone number as well, and they can call straight from their phone. So there's a lot of things that we can do, guys. But this is just a basic $1,000. You get a website. You get it within 48 hours. You get an AI chat assistant, fully trained on your restaurant. $1,000. The returns on that are going to be far more than that. Just on the customer service level, you're going to see an absolute in your customer service experience on your website, and that does go a long way. That goes a long way to driving traffic to your restaurant, because somebody can't navigate your website, and they can't navigate the menu on your website, and they can't get the questions answered from your website. They're not coming in to ask. They're not going to come in, sit down, wait. If you're on a wait, they're not going to come down, sit, wait 15 minutes, get a table, sit down, get some water, and then start asking all their questions just to find out that everything that they wanted they cannot have. It's not going to happen. Just know that from experience. Again, my name is Matt Fisher, f7ltd.com. I am a one-man kind of AI automation, workflow, smart websites, graphic design company, and I'm just looking to make a difference in your business and in your life. And remember, we're just all living the dream, one prompt at a time. Click on a book a call book a free 10-minute demo. Let's talk. Let's see what you're thinking. Give me your information in the form when you book a call, or you'll get a follow-up form. You'll get an email confirming the call has been booked, and then you'll get a follow-up email with a form. And then once we get that information, I'll be able to do some research on what you've got going on and how I can help. If you have any questions at all, just shoot me an email at mfischer@the number 7 f7ltd.com. Thanks, guys.